Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Monday morning, as always, a coffee kind of morning. A rare Monday off for me, which has been nice. A little bit of a long weekend. Um, Wanted to continue, and I haven't been doing this for a bit because of contests and great album finds and all kinds of stuff going on. I want to get back into my great bands you need to listen to series. So the other day, I was watching the amazing Aaron Mutha Alamer enter a contest for Chris Hansen's TV, the 5W contest, which is a great contest. If you don't know Chris Hansen, definitely go over to his channel and like and subscribe. Great contest. Who, why, what, when, and where. Um, Basically, your favorite album and the reason behind that and the history behind that. Anyway, Aaron was showing this particular album. This is Pure Rock Fury, which is just an amazing album by the band Clutch. And I had to feature Clutch as a great band you need to listen to. So I hope I do it justice, Aaron. I know you've gotten so many people into Clutch, especially myself. So I hope I do the band justice. And I'm a little nervous about this one. I don't normally get nervous on doing videos, but this one is a great one. So let's get started. Before we get into everything, though, please hit the like and subscribe button below. Thank you to all that have liked and subscribed so far. I greatly appreciate it. I want to continue to put great content out there to be informative and to show you guys some great bands and artists that I have in my collection. It's because of you guys, your likes, your subscriptions, your wonderful comments that keep me going, keep me motivated to do this kind of thing, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. So Clutch, yeah, definitely a great band you need to listen to. Hard rock, stoner rock, blues rock. They got some funk in them as well. Um, just, it's great to see a great heavy hard rock band. Um, and From Germantown, Maryland. Germantown sounds like a rough town, but it actually, from what I was looking Germantown up, it's lots of shops, and it's um, geared to more younger crowd. They're restoring old Victorian buildings, and close to Nashville itself. It was called Germantown because of the influence of German immigrants way back in the 19th century. Um, but when you maybe the hardness of all that immigrants and everything else, I'm not sure. I just have a feeling that's why Clutch is so hard and heavy. I could be completely out in left field on that one, but um, Germantown sounds like a great place to visit, actually. But anyway, that's where they're from. These guys have released 12 studio albums, live albums as well, and some compilation albums. I don't have all their albums, but I'll show you what I have. They were formed in 1991. You got Tim Sweet on lead guitar. What an amazing guitarist he is. Just fantastic. Dan Maines on bass. Jean-Paul Gaster, or Jean-Paul Gaster, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, on drums. And the amazing Neil Fallon on lead vocals, rhythm, guitar, and keyboards. I love his voice. I love his lyrics. I love his singing style. When you watch these guys in concert, it's just amazing. Yeah, just an amazing band. Um, they've had some name changes over the years. They started out as Glut Trap, and More a Minority, with Roger Smalls, the original lead singer. He would be immediately replaced by Neil Fallon, and the rest is history, so to speak. He was a longtime friend. Neil Fallon was a longtime friend of the band since high school, so they've known each other for a long time. The guys really get into cars, restoring cars and building cars. So that's where the name Clutch came from. Um, Transnatural Speedway League was the first album by the band, released in '93. I don't have that one, but definitely get it. It was promoted by a video for the track A Shogun Named Marcus, and it received great reviews for a debut album. And Binge and Purge is rated as one of the top Clutch songs, and I've got to find that one for sure. I've got to find that album. But great debut album. And then in 1995's self-titled Clutch. This is an amazing album. I love it. Quite different from their other stuff, and one of their best-selling albums. The band still performs a lot of the tracks live from this one. Even after 20 years, they're still performing a lot of the tracks on there. You got some funk metal going on. You got some stoner blues and blues rock. You got Big News, wonderful song, Big News. Escape from the Prison Planet. I have the body of John Wilkes Booth, which is some of the lyrics and some of the song titles that Clutch comes up with. You got Space Grass. Again, Neil Fallon's writing is so good on this one, but a fantastic album. One of the few that's a single album. Most or a lot of what I have with Clutch are double albums. This is a single album by these guys, but still fantastic stuff. I need to find Elephant Riders, their third album. I've got a picture of it up above. 1998 release. They recorded this thing in a 100-year-old house, which kind of brings to the atmosphere of the album. Produced by Jack Douglas, who produced great bands like The Who, Aerosmith, Blue Oyster Cult, James Gang, Mountain, and Leslie West would actually be featured in an album down the road here that I'll show. So they've had a history with Leslie West as well. Also, their fourth album, which I've got to get, Jam Room, 1999 release. Great cool tracks on there. Who Wants to Rock, Big Fat Pig, Swamp Boot, Upside Down. I can just see a picture of a swamp with this, I don't know, rubber boot or boot hanging upside down. That's just the vibe you get from these guys. So good. I just picked this one up. Again, thank you, Aaron, for talking about this album. As he said, it's hard to find on vinyl, but I got it next day type of thing. This is Pure Rock Fury. This is the fifth album, 2001 release. I'm loving it so far. From what I'm listening to so far, it's just amazing. Unfortunately, Neil Fallon says it's his least favorite album. I don't know why that is, because it's amazing. He should know. He wrote it. He wrote it. But I think it's just remarkable, and great album. Again, hard to find on vinyl, but you've got it's funky, it's heavy. A lot of funky tracks on this one. This one features Leslie West from Mountain on it. Also Scott Weinrich from The Obsessed and St. Vitus. And Dan and Joe from 60 Watt Shaman, all featured on this album. Careful with the Mic. It's kind of a cool rap metal track. Immortal is a remake of the Leslie West Mountain Baby I'm Down. And there's features a great solo by Leslie West on this one as well. But again, Neil Fallon says it's his least favorite album. I don't understand that, but anyway, it's an amazing album. If you can find it, definitely get it. It was pretty reasonably priced on Amazon. Again, got it next day, so happy to have that one. Blast Tyrant. This is a double album. I love the cover on this one. This is their sixth album, beautifully packaged. On I love the inserts as well. Beautiful black vinyl, and the labels are cool as well. This is a great album, great album. You've got Mercury, Prophets of Doom, The Mob Goes Wild, Cypress Groove, Promoter of Earthbound Causes, The Regulator, Worm Drink. Who comes up with the title of Worm Drink? Army of Bono, Spleen Merchant, another. Just the images that these song titles bring up. The Swollen Goat, In the Wake of the. You got Weathermaker, Subtle Hustle, Ghost, La Carandra, Notes from the Trial of, The Regulator, which is an acoustic track, and Wiseawig. Great. But fantastic album. It's so good. Again, some of these song titles are they just blow you away. Then I got their 7th album, Robot Hive Exodus. 2005 release. You've got Mice of Gods was used for an entry song for DeMarcus Johnson at UFC 112. The song 100110101 was featured in the video game Prey, which is a cool game, and Burning Beard was featured in the video game MX versus ATV Reflex. You've got the incomparable Mr. Flannery, Burning Beard, Gula, Mice and Gods, Pulaski Skyway, Never Be Moved, again 100110101, Small Upsetters, Circus Maximus, Trip the Alarm, 10,000 Witnesses, Land of Pleasant Living. Then you got Gravel Road, Who's Been Talking, sorry. It's on the Weathermaker label, their label. Awesome album. So that was their 7th album. Another favorite of mine. This is From Beale Street to Oblivion, their 8th album. Second to feature keyboardist Mick Schauer. I hope I'm pronouncing that last name correctly. The title of the album comes from the line of the song "The Devil and Me," and named after a real street in Memphis, Tennessee. Electric Worry is a partial cover of the Muddy Waters song "Trouble No More." It features Eric Oblander on harmonica. He's with the band Five Horse Johnson. Kind of sounds like Boom Boom by John Lee Hooker. This album cooks. It really does. Just Clutch is just the definition of straight rock and roll. It's cool to see a band that's taken on that role. They're not afraid to be themselves, and just fantastic stuff. I love that label as well. It's a great album also. Again, they're unique. They're not afraid to play around with lyrics or song titles, obviously, and again, they put some funk in their music. Just awesome stuff. So that was their 8th album. Strange Cousins from the West is their 9th album. Again, another cool album. One of their highest charting albums as well. Number 38 on the Billboard 200. Yeah. You've got Freakonomics, 50,000 Unstoppable Watts, Struck Down, Motherless Child, Monitor, Abraham Lincoln, Metroliner Special, The Amazing Kreskin, Let the Poor Man Be, Witch Doctor, Sleeve Stacked Lightning, and Algo Ha Cambiado. Amazing stuff. I just love this. Their covers and their albums are also good looking. Love the covers and the inner sleeves. Cool labels. I mean, they go all out with these packaging, and it's awesome. So that was their ninth album. I'm missing their 10th album, unfortunately. Up above, this is Earth Rocker. It's more heavier and faster than their previous stuff, and that's as a result of touring with bands like Motorhead and Thin Lizzy. They wanted to keep up. They wanted to be just like them, really. So it became more heavier and faster. One I've got to get for sure. I also need Psychic Warfare, their 11th album, 2015 release. It debuted at #1 in the top rock album charts and #11 on the Billboard 200. So one of their best charting albums. That's their 11th. And their 12th is Book of Bad Decisions. Cool cover. And this kind of says it all. I don't know, just that image of they don't take any crap. I mean, I don't know, it just got this image. It just gave me an image this morning when I was going over this album that, you know, these guys are just no BS. I don't know why I get that image from it, but again, maybe because the album's got a lot of anxiety and rage throughout it about the world today. It's gritty. It's just a cool album, and maybe one of their darker albums. I wouldn't call it dark as far as doomy and gloomy, but it's got some darkness to it. I've also kept the hype sticker inside the. If you can see that there, came with a beautiful hype sticker. But cool labels again. And yeah, fantastic album. So that would be their 12th album. Then I've got a couple of compilations, rarities, re-releases. Come on, get back in there. I'll put that back in a bit. The Weathermaker Vault Series, this is volume 1. Features covers and re-recordings. You got 6 re-recorded tracks and 4 covers. You got Fortunate Son by CCR on here. You got Precious and Grace, ZZ Top hit. Run, John Barleycorn Run from Traffic. You got a cool song called Willie Nelson on here. You got Passive Restraints, Electric Worry, Run, John Barleycorn Run, Evil, Fortunate Son, Algo Ha Cambiado, Space Crash, Precious and Grace, Smoke Banshee, and Willie Nelson on here. Cool stuff. And just picked this one up. This is Slow Hold of China, again rare and re-released. This is rare recordings, kind of bootleg as well in a way. All written by Clutch except Equinox by John Coltrane on here. So you've got King of Arizona, Slow Hold of China, Nickel Dime, Sea of Destruction, Oregon, Easy Breeze, Hal Pop Blues, Four Lords, Rising Sun, Guild of Mute Assassins, Willie Nelson, Equinox, Hoodoo Operator, Day of the Jackalope, and Ship of Gold, West Virginia. Yeah, awesome stuff. And it sounds amazing. They've done a really good job on this one. And yeah, cool cover as well. So there's my look at Clutch. Definitely a great band you need to listen to. Thank you, Aaron Mutha Alamare, for getting me into this band, as well as he has with others. If you don't know this band, definitely check them out. And hope I did justice to Aaron. And talk to you again soon. Love you all. Take care.